Hey guys, JPS Trading again. Thanks for tuning in. This is episode 9 of Trading Till a Million. This is the 4th of September, Friday. If you guys traded last week, you would have woken up in Australia with a not so pleasant surprise of the market, how aggressively it went down. I was not personally expecting the market to be down pretty close to 4% overnight. Haven't seen that volatility in months since the pandemic crash, so that was pretty interesting. But obviously, in that spirit, we are going short here. So this is pretty close to 8 a.m., about 7:40 or so. I haven't taken on too much risk just because I am expecting quite a bit of volatility today. And obviously, a pretty simple rule that people use, obviously trading, that if there's been an aggressive sell-off, there's always a likelihood, obviously, of a bit of a recovery. But yeah, so we're getting pretty close to 8 a.m. now. So the US futures have opened up for aftermarket trading. Obviously, they have sold down, which is working in my favor, which is good to see. And yeah, as I'll say again, this is the most amount of volatility I've seen in months. So I've just given you an update, just closer to about 9 now. The futures continued selling off. So just for one contract, this is getting pretty close to my take profit of about 40 points. So I've still got a bit to go, but it's definitely moving in my favor. But in the next clip, I'll show you another update, obviously, of where I'm going with it, because the market actually reversed quite aggressively just before the domestic market opened, and something that I was struggling with personally was just because the ASX closed at about 6,100 the day before, and it was indicating that we could be opening up as low as 59.40, which to me, I just couldn't exactly get my head around that it would be able to drop that many points. We're almost talking about a 200-point drop or 4%. I could definitely see 1 or 2% quite easily, but any more than that, I was a little bit on the fence. So I was personally looking for value around 6,000. If it was going to get up there, 59.90, I had my stop loss at 6,000. If it was going to reverse back up there, I was definitely willing to grab some more. And yeah, in this update here, we're getting pretty close to 950, so people are starting to price in a movement, and obviously there's buyers moving in, as we're seeing. So there was definitely opportunities to get a little bit more short. But something I found difficult was it almost looked like I picked the top of the market for about 8 a.m. So I wasn't willing to pay too much of a premium in this. I was more looking to obviously experience this market, obviously, as we're seeing. But you'll see, obviously, in the title of the video, it was a lesson that I had to learn from this, and I'm a little bit annoyed at myself. We didn't make a loss, we actually make a profit, but how I handled myself in the overall trade, there was no reason for me to exit the trade when I did, even for the 10-point profit that I was. And as you'll see right there, there was another opportunity to get short quite aggressively there, which would have been nice in hindsight, obviously. But unfortunately, we didn't. We just left it as is. And in that period from 9:50 to 10, as I said, it's usually quite a high volatile time, and it was looking like the overall market was consolidating. So in my head, the little voice was telling me that this could be potentially the start of a reversal. Obviously, as the ASX market is very bullish bias, we're finding. But obviously, you probably saw, if you did trade most of the day on Friday, that the market continued to fall. So, yeah, I am quite annoyed at myself for doing what I did. I just decided to take money off the table because I thought it was going to reverse, but this position never went into a loss. So a lesson to learn here is, if you got your stop loss, just let it play out. If it's going to go down, let it do so. But yeah, that's just the update for Friday. Let me know what you guys think. See you in the next video. Catch ya.